Pack with me videos are great, but even better is unpack with me videos, because then I can tell you all the things that I did not use on my safari to South Africa. So I'm looking comfy because I just got done with like a 22-hour flight, and there is a lot of things that I did not need in this big bag. Now, I did just pack a 60-liter backpack. And this lasted me 11 days. I had my pillow, I had my safari hat. So right off the bat, let's take this up and go through this. So the safari hat I definitely used. Weather can be very unpredictable in Kruger, and it's good to have. Definitely you want a drawstring, because if not, it's just going to fly right off. So you need a drawstring. This came in clutch so many times. It's a blanket that really needs to be washed. But I used this on the plane. I used it on the safari. I used it for picnics when we went to Kirstenbosch. It was just great. I used it so much. Let's do the front pocket first. Let's see. So we got a travel hair dryer. I probably didn't need this because every single one of my hotels had a dryer, and a dryer that worked well. So I did not really use this, but I don't know that I can say for sure, like, you don't need it. So I would bring it just in case. The next is a hair straightener. I mean, I straighten my hair pretty much every day, but if you need that, I'm not so sure. The next was, my anti-malaria pills. You definitely want those. Although I will say I went end of April and I did not see any mosquitoes except one time I saw a mosquito. But the mosquitoes are pretty much done for the season. Waterproof phone cases, as you can see, it's still in the package. I did not use these. We were supposed to go kayaking with the dolphins, and I wanted to get some tape, but we didn't end up going to kayaking with the dolphins because it was a little bit too cold, so I did not use that. A purse that I didn't use. Actually, my husband ended up holding all my stuff, all my personal stuff, so I never really used that. Okay, one down. Do I have anything in this front pocket? Oh, underwear and socks. Can never have enough. Oh, the main compartment. Let's see. All right, so we got a shirt, olive green. I definitely used this, wore it. Wore it in Cape Town. Jacket, yes. So it said that it was going to be 86 degrees every day. And when you looked on the weather, it said it's 86 degrees right now. I swear to God, it feels like 60. If it says 86 degrees in Kruger, pack a jacket. I'm glad I did. I debated it. Okay, bra, I'm not going to show you. Underwear, I'm not going to show you. A khaki. So as you can see, I'm kind of going with the khaki look. All this has to go in the garbage anyway. Or not in the garbage, in the laundry. Okay, cardigans. So on the safari, I really wore my jacket, an undershirt, and then I had, let's see if they're right here. I had a pair of pants that were like waterproof, windproof, all of that. And I kind of wore that the whole time. And then I have another comfort hoodie in khaki, and I wore that one of the days. Otherwise, when I was in Cape Town, I wore sundresses with a cardigan the whole time. That was like my uniform. One pair of jeans. I wore these one time. But otherwise, I would have wore sundresses. This was my go-to travel dress. It was so cute. It's just an olive linen dress, but we did some travel, so that is what I wore. Travel in between locations. So we traveled from Kruger and then back to Johannesburg and then to Cape Town. So this was my dinner outing dress. I did end up wearing it, but honestly, it's a shorter dress. I wouldn't bring this again. Wear long dresses. Be modest, because there is a large Muslim population and you'll get some looks. Bra. Shorts. Never wore shorts the whole time. Another dress. I love this dress. It was so nice and it has pockets. Oh yeah, this dress. This was like a tennis dress. Again, it was short. I don't know. I wore the one dress. You just get some looks. I would just wear longer clothes. Underwear. And then underwear. Dirty. This is all my dirty clothes. So this is everything that I wore for sure. Multiple times. Wore a sundress with cardigan. These were another, oh, this is just like a drawstring stretchy olive, but I also wore this during the safari. Here's those pants. This is the pants I really like. They were just like cargo pants, but wind resistant. And then I had this linen shirt that I wore quite a bit, especially with that linen dress during travel. Olive t-shirt, some pajamas, black undershirt. The yoga pants I wore on the way there, along with a comfort t-shirt. Okay. This right here is pea cones. It's so that you can pee out in the safari, because I had researched that you definitely 100% sure would have to have this. But I never used it because there were plenty of bathrooms in Kruger National Park. So I'm thinking that what I had read about safaris and having to go in the bush probably applied to maybe the Serengeti or something, because there was plenty, there was restaurants, everything in Kruger. It felt a little commercialized, actually. Okay, so that's everything in my bag for that pocket. Now let's go shoes. So shoes, I had one pair of white canvas sneakers for all of those dresses that I wore. If you have ever been to Italy or the Europeans, they definitely do like white sneakers with everything. Some white strappy sandals. I never used these. Or no, I did use these. I wore this with that black and white dress that I only wore once. And then I had these. I wore this the whole time while I was on safari. Okay, getting towards the end. I grab everything. I feel there's a selfie stick. I'm actually using it right now to film this. But I think we came to the end. Did I grab everything? Oh, I also had a makeup bag, but I already unpacked that. So that was pretty much it. And everything fit in this bag, which is 60 liters. And this was a free carry-on. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions or... Oh, I also had a pair of flip-flops, brown flip-flops. If you have any questions about anything... Oh, make sure that you take things that I wish I had brought. Tums, for sure. I had an upset stomach. I think that's a great thing to have. Other than that, I feel like I overpacked versus underpacked. There's nothing else that I had to buy in location. Oh, conditioner and an extra pair of sunglasses, because I broke my sunglasses and had to buy one there. And surprisingly, like a dollar store pair of sunglasses were $20 in South Africa. So they must just know that that's something that tourists are looking for and really jack up the price on that. But anyways, I will see you guys later.